Weekly Horoscope, Star Sign Forecast from October 16th to 22nd, 2023. The Sun in Libra conjoins Mercury and Mars while forming a square with Pluto. This indicates a tense phase that requires attention. Radical and impulsive behaviors can lead to significant imbalances. Furthermore, harmful actions may occur due to the resurgence of emotional wounds. Therefore, it is essential to turn inward and seek ways to reframe these wounds and deal with the shadows. Venus remains in opposition to Saturn, suggesting challenges in relationships, insecurity, and difficulty in self-valuation. At the same time, this movement also highlights the importance of approaching relationships consciously and maturely. Mars continues to square Pluto and conjoins the Sun, suggesting a tendency toward increased conflicts that may result in a higher level of violence. Remember that each person will experience these energies differently depending on how they interact with each individual's natal chart. Aries. Despite your efforts to find more balance in your relationships, you will come across emotional wounds that trigger insecurities. As a result, you may have impulsive and aggressive reactions towards others. Therefore, pay attention to this issue, especially at the beginning of the week. This is the period when you are likely to be more sensitive. Furthermore, seek ways to control your emotions and work on your emotional pain in an attempt to reframe them. In the financial sector, continue to exercise caution with excessive spending. Try to also harness your extra dose of energy to pursue what brings you material security and comfort. Taurus. You will become more involved in the emotional realm with a strong desire to connect with others. While you seek greater balance in your relationships, you may also tend to act impulsively and aggressively to assert your will. In general, during this period, there is a likelihood of increased conflicts and communication difficulties. In this case, look for ways to deal with the excessive energy. By doing so, you can calm your temper and redirect your focus towards your achievements instead of engaging in arguments. Lastly, be mindful of the tendency to be overly self-critical, as it may undermine your self-esteem and lead to irritation. Gemini. It's time to organize your routine. However, there will be a tendency for heightened emotions and difficulties in managing excess energy. As a result, you may overcommit to more activities than you can realistically handle, affecting your health and productivity. Insecurity is likely to surface, leading you to pile up tasks to please others. To deal with these challenges, seek tools that help you release excess energy, such as physical activities. Additionally, be aware of all these challenges, as this awareness will help you avoid them. Cancer. You're entering an intense and exciting phase in which you'll be seeking everything that makes your heart sing. There's a tendency to fall in love more easily, be it with someone or something. Additionally, your creativity and connection with your essence will be in high gear. It's a great time for building self-love. However, challenges may arise, shaking the way you see yourself and triggering insecurities, especially in the realm of relationships. Consequently, you might act impulsively in an attempt to defend yourself from emotional pain. To confront these challenges and break free from harmful behaviors, you'll need the courage to reframe your troubles. Leo. This is the time to organize your memories and emotions by turning inward. The desire to stay at home and be in the company of loved ones will be strong. However, during this phase, there will be some challenges. There's a tendency for emotions to flare up and create conflicts that bring forth emotional wounds in both you and your family. Ultimately, you may come across long-buried painful feelings, leading to intense and aggressive behavior. To balance these issues, pay attention to your inner self and any harmful sensations that arise, and seek assistance in addressing them. Virgo. The challenges related to your self-esteem will continue this week. In the face of this, seek to develop increasing maturity and a sense of reality to deal with them without giving in to pessimism. Additionally, a cycle of significant movement is beginning. You'll have a desire to break free from your routine, explore new places and meet new people, as well as feed your mind in curiosity. However, be cautious of the tendency to involve yourself in numerous activities. Overcommitting may overwhelm you, stir your mind, and bring out insecurities. Finally, old pains may resurface, which can be irritating. Therefore, observe these feelings and summon the courage to address them. Libra. You'll become more involved in the financial sector this week. It's a time to take stock of how you've been managing your finances and what you need to maintain what you have and achieve what you still desire. Other prominent matters will revolve around what sustains you internally, your inner values, and what brings you security. However, you'll need to address situations that push you toward unwelcome changes and uncomfortable feelings, such as insecurity and the fear of loss. Furthermore, be mindful of the tendency to impulse spend to mask your reluctance to confront what you don't want. Additionally, muster the courage to confront your pain, for it is only through this that you will free yourself from it. Scorpio. After a period of closures in your life, you will experience a rebirth. It's time to move forward with your projects and strengthen your self-awareness and the image you project to the world. You'll have a lot of courage and determination to assert your will and pursue your dreams. However, despite the positive energy, you may encounter situations that connect you with inner pains and wounds, which will cause significant discomfort and insecurity. This may affect how you perceive yourself. As challenging as it may be, this will be an important phase to confront and reframe your pains. Sagittarius. After a period focused on collective activities, you will now feel the need to withdraw. This is because you will be more sensitive to external energies. Therefore, turn your gaze inward, embrace your emotions, dedicate yourself to spiritual practices, and get organized. If you follow these tips, around the middle of the week, you may enjoy more energy and vitality. During this phase, although group work remains favored, it may trigger insecurities in you, leading to conflicts and misunderstandings. Finally, exercise caution in your actions, as they may occur in a selfish, self-centered, and competitive manner. Capricorn. Throughout this week, the trend is for the energy focused on professional achievements to continue. You may feel more confident about your choices and the path you want to follow. However, be careful not to get involved in power struggles and avoid acting in a haughty, arrogant, and impulsive manner. After all of this will only lead to tension and misunderstandings. Also, pay attention to situations that trigger anxiety and insecurities that can lead to these aggressive behaviors. Furthermore, aim to channel your energy consciously and courageously toward what you desire. Aquarius. A phase of attention and care will begin in the emotional realm. You will come into contact with the darker side of your soul. Furthermore, pains and wounds from past relationships may resurface and shake your self-esteem. Despite the challenges, this moment is essential for looking at your shadows with more compassion, understanding the situations you've experienced, and seeking a more empathetic perspective on them. In this way, you can harmonize with the harmful behaviors you possess, committing to leave them behind. Pursue self-awareness and dedicate yourself to personal growth. Pisces. This week, you will encounter challenges and the darker side of your soul. However, there will also be more courage to deal with these pains and free yourself from harmful situations and behaviors. Therefore, use your energy to understand the lessons that wounds bring and to start anew with more strength and awareness of your own power. Additionally, this phase will be favorable for breaking free from harmful habits and starting a healthier path, both physically and mentally. In the realm of relationships, some blocks may frustrate your expectations. At the same time, they will teach you to have a more mature and realistic outlook on the relationship.